That was a great start. Okay. So, podcast number 2. I'm very excited. Here we go.
Woohoo.
Here again, Riley Ness.
You want one?
Jennings?
Iggy?
Joe?
Oh, well, shit. Arhel?
I actually had to use those today, which is hilarious. Not so much.
Wait, what? Oh, the
Actually,
Band-Aids?
yeah,
Wait, give me the Band-Aids.
Wait, I want a Stormtrooper.
No, I want the box.
Random advertisement plugs.
They're all
Band-Aids.
lightsabers.
They cover all your
Band-Aids,
scratches and itches.
yeah.
Band-Aid brand adhesive band.
Plus $1 million plus now.
us.
Please, I want to be sponsored by Star Wars Band-Aids.
Star Wars Band-Aids, where,
Your
The force is always with you.
sponsored by a special
Binds you
brand name.
together.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so first issue we were talking about this week was something that Joe wanted to bring up, which was the, what is it? The fact that the Suicide Squad...
It's pretty much nixed from any DC television properties.
Yeah, because, like, I was pissed in the episode that just passed with the Suicide Squad where Deadshot died.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, maybe he's not dead, he'll come back. But
That
I guess
was my theory,
I guess
too.
he's not coming back, is the thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, because they make you think that he's basically, he's going to come back later, but it's...
Because every character in Arrow
Yeah.
comes back later.
Pretty much. But, yeah,
Every
because
character
of
everywhere
the
comes
Suicide...
back later.
Yeah. The Suicide Squad movie, meaning that, like, DC doesn't want the characters to coexist separately in the TV shows and the movies, with the exception being The Flash, because The Flash has already happened and it's doing well enough to stand on its own.
So you're saying if they do have Flash show up in the Justice League movie, they won't?
Well, it's Ezra
I
Miller.
have a feeling that they would cancel Flash.
The show?
Yeah.
Well,
If the Flash shows up in the Justice League.
they're making a decent amount of money, and they already have plans for
the Flash
second.
standalone. It's like 2019, the Flash standalone movie.
No, we're saying it once that comes out, will they fuck
yeah.
with the Flash show?
I mean, we're 5 years out, so maybe.
I mean, they already have plans for season 3 of the Flash, so I've heard they've already been talking about it. But yeah, they don't have plans for like season whatever that would be 5, 6. So yeah, maybe I hope not because that's a good show. I enjoy it.
I mean, but who knows? Maybe like season 6, it's run its course and whatever. But
well, that bothers me because I liked how they did Suicide Squad on Arrow, and I was hoping that they'd do a spin-off.
Weren't they? Yeah.
Maybe it was the
I heard
competition.
that they were going to get their spin-off.
That's what David Ramsey, the guy who plays John Diggle, he wanted that to happen. He was saying like it was a great change of pace and tone to like go into the Suicide Squad episodes that had very little to do with Arrow himself or Oliver Queen. So I think it would have been a good idea for them to make a spin-off.
Yeah, probably the movie happened and nixed that. That's the same thing what happened with Harley Quinn because that episode where she showed up, she was supposed to have like a role, and I didn't have a role.
Wait, what episode is it?
It was a deleted scene.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Early parole?
Waller's looking to bomb Stark City. We need your help to stop her.
As much as I'd love to show the wall what we think of her, there's just that little matter of tick, tick, boom. Okay? We all got miniature bombs in our spines.
You'll have to trust me.
And Lawton, no dropping bodies.
Yeah, sure, take the fun out of it. No. Not her. Trust me.
Come on, chocolate pudding, let me out. I want to play.
Let's move.
Hey, let me out.
Yeah, the cameo.
She
Yeah.
was supposed to have another larger role, like another part. There was a deleted scene, and then there was supposed to be later in season 2, and I think they mentioned season 3. She would actually have like a recurring role.
Okay.
But then the
actually
Suicide
did hear
Squad
that.
movie happened, and with Harley Quinn and Margot Robbie, just completely nixed that too.
How do we feel about her playing Harley Quinn? I think I'm okay with that.
I think she's the best looking character so far.
The most
For
close
Suicide-
to the I agree.
Out of everybody else, where it's just like
when I was editing the
awful.
podcast, I realized how much we talked about Jared Leto as the Joker before the podcast, but then in the podcast we actually didn't
never
mention him.
mentioned him.
Have you seen his car?
No, I haven't. I heard that
It's
there's going to be a chase
a
scene.
purple Lamborghini.
Yeah,
some
shit,
shit,
yeah.
And the license plate is ha ha ha.
There's
How-
like
how did you
And then
just like,
Batman's going to show up in it.
Because I'm all messed up.
Okay, that's one of the things I was going to bring up was supposedly the Batmobile was seen on set for the Suicide Squad. And there's a picture of some dude in like a black cloak being covered
Yeah,
on
this
set,
is what
and
I
they're like,
mentioned.
oh, it's going
And
to be...
there's a picture of Batfleck on the purple Lamborghini.
Is there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
And
that
then
one.
and then everyone's talking about how you can see his bat thong under his tights. Yeah. It's like, and then like you can see his dick bulge, so like bat balls confirmed.
Well, Well, also, supposedly they're like, we're gonna inject Joker into Batman v Superman as like a flashback.
Because why not throw everything in there at once and just completely overwhelm people?
We talked about that in the first one, how much they're overdoing it, and I feel like they're throwing way too much in.
Aren't they done filming?
Batman v Superman?
No, they're never gonna be done filming.
Even
when it comes out, they're still filming.
They can. Yeah, I remember
raw footage in there that they filmed the day before release.
They could always toss a scene in there too. It really,
post-production.
They could film a scene on the set of the Suicide Squad.
But it's gonna make it more awful.
Right, that's how I feel.
Like they shouldn't. They should just finish it, keep it how it is.
It's gonna be like the Arrow finale where they put way too much in,
and it moves
and it
way
goes
too
so
quickly,
quick. You're like, oh, here's Batman. Oh, now he's facing Superman. Okay, and now
here's
Justice League. Joker's here now.
Aquaman.
And then supposedly now they're saying Doomsday is even going to be mentioned at least.
So this is going to be a 7-hour movie.
It seems like it's going to be like all the Lord of the Rings movies combined with the Hobbit movies together, and then at the end it's just Peter Jackson.
What they said
Peter Jackson.
What they said with the Justice League movies, it's a 6-part movie. That's what they described it as.
No.
Zack Snyder, Goyer.
No, well, yeah, because it sets up this Justice League series, but at the same time, they've already mentioned so much in the first movie. It's not like, oh, this is confirmed to show up later. Yeah. It's all of this is going to be in one movie.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like since they are already committed to that 6-movie kind of expansion, plus the solo movies, then like why put it all in this one? Save it, for later. Like if we do a solo Batfleck film, why not just save the Joker for that?
It just seems like they're trying to compete with Marvel. Marvel did it first as standalone of Iron Man, and then they built from there.
That's true.
While DC's trying to just do, we're going to make an Avengers movie right away, and then build from there.
Yeah,
which is not smart.
No, I think that's a decent idea because
what the fuck is your it's Darth Vader. Okay, I couldn't see what it was. I was like, what?
Well, I mean, because
now they need a visual cue. Take a picture.
Have you seen what I've been doing with the podcast?
Yeah, I saw
the video. We're gonna do it.
But, I mean, going back to the whole reverse Marvel, because you don't want to, they don't want to come off as they're copying Marvel. And so, but with Marvel, you see everybody's origin stories. By starting with the Justice League movie first, it's basically the Age of Ultron for DC, because, everybody's fighting, everybody's been established already. You just have to accept that, they're here in this universe, and then they just go on their way instead of everybody gets an origin story, devote screen time to that, waste time.
Well, that's why I like Marvel's slowly been streamlining their origins. I'm gonna say the first one was kind of maybe like Spider-Man 1, where they actually have a solid origin in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man kind of carries that on, but then they start getting shorter, where we finally get Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, where it's like...
And also Falcon.
Yeah. And Falcon, here they are, they've already done shit that made them this hero, but
Widow.
Here we go. And
Hawkeye,
Widow, War Machine to kind of introduce him.
Kind of with Incredible Hulk, because his whole origin was just the clipped during the intro.
True.
Yeah. But do you count the Ang Lee Hulk? I mean,
they do. They count the origin, how he became Hulk.
Yeah.
In the flashback scenes, it's exactly how they did it in the... So technically...
Okay.
But Incredible Hulk's the only one that's Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't talking about the Ang Lee one.
But, no, I think that's interesting that they keep doing that, because... Kevin Feige or Feige, however you say his name. He said if they make another Spider-Man movie, there's no origin. We've already seen Spider-Man's origin. We're not going to see it again.
Yeah.
Which brings me to another point, which I'm surprised we didn't talk about this last time, but we were talking about the casting. What about the casting for the new Spider-Man?
For Spider-Man?
Yeah, for the reboot.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Whatever.
All I know is that they were picking
the top choice for.
I think is he confirmed yet?
Or? They said confirmed, but then whoever was in charge said, no, we've got 4 guys doing auditions this weekend, so whatever you heard is wrong. So
I think he
for the
he
role
looks
of Spider-Man?
okay. Yeah, the guy who was in he was in Ender's Game as the main...
Oh, as Ender?
As Ender, yeah.
Oh, he was Ender?
Yeah.
Oh, I still think Childish Gambino.
I haven't seen any of his movies.
Gotta choose him. Have him go out, he can rap.
He'll show up at some
Spider-Man
point.
and raps.
I feel like they need to do, if they do this whole new Spider-Man trilogy from Sony, where they're kind of picking up the fact that he's already been Spider-Man for a while, I feel like they should move towards his later stories. So, maybe, I want them to do Clone Saga, because I want to see fucking Ben Reilly there, but they could do...
I feel like they're not going to do that.
They could do a crossover where Miles Morales shows up, just...
I can see that, yeah.
I'd be fine with that, even.
Yeah.
As 2 Spider-Men being on there.
That'd be awesome.
Because that way, if the guy who plays Peter Parker wants to, drop out...
What's his name? The one that looks like Miles Morales?
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino.
They could just have him
just have him show up.
like I've been Spider-Man for a while. Or they could do Silk, which was something that Diego mentioned last time.
Oh, what do you say? I don't know.
He's like they could put Silk in the Spider-Man movies, but I feel like there's not enough known about her yet.
Oh no.
To actually like expand upon her character.
Yeah.
Because then at that point
I think they're like at issue 5 or something.
At that point, they just start making shit up. Like the movie would make up stuff about her that's not in the comics. So.
In the comic book, just
when is Natalie Portman getting Mjolnir?
Yeah, right. The fact that Lady Thor has been revealed to be
Jane
Foster,
cancerous Jane Foster,
who has cancer, and the hammer's slowly killing her or something. Is that? Or the power is slowly like killing her?
Yeah, the cancer's killing her.
The cancer's killing her.
Well, now we know what causes cancer. It's the Thor's hammer. That's what happened.
So anyway, back to the whole Spider-Man thing. Obviously, the casting's still up in the air, sort of.
Yeah.
I think he would be fine. I know I said like a few other names before when we first tried to record the podcast. We were taking guesses.
Drake Bell.
Bell.
That'd be awesome.
You know, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be
I feel like he'd have the comedy side of Spider-Man, kind of like that cockiness.
And he's still kind of young enough where it could be an older Spider-Man, but not you know.
But he can't use his hand. Can't play guitar.
Yeah, true. He injured his hand or something.
Wait, really?
Yeah, now he can't play guitar because of like nerve damage or something.
So Drake.
He injured his hand doing something like. No.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
So they gotta get Josh instead of Drake.
Josh is gonna be in there.
Wait, Josh will be Spider-Man.
Hug me, brother.
But
Oprah will be J. Jonah.
Who?
Oprah will be
J. Jonah. He runs over with the car. Yeah, so another thing that was kind of up in the air is the actual story that they're going for this next Spider-Man movie.
What is the story?
I heard the title was going to be Spider-Man: The New Avenger, or The Next Avenger. That was going to be the title.
Yeah.
And it was going to be Spider-Man's already been Spider-Man for a long time. He's fought all of his villains, pretty much, all the key villains.
Yeah.
And Iron Man shows up, and he's like, hey, we want you to join the Avengers, so I'm going to test you. And the whole movie is like Spider-Man going through a test with Iron Man. But I guess then his villains show up and start messing things up.
Yeah, and it calls in like all the Avengers.
Yeah.
Will that be then like are they going to try to gear Spider-Man towards leading the Avengers? Because
no, there's no way he's leading the Avengers because he's
like 16, 17.
I'm going to say he barely.
But I'm saying in the future movies because you're going to lose Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be gone.
Yeah, but you're going to get another Captain America.
True, Bucky Barnes.
So
anybody could put on the Iron Man armor. So.
Yeah,
true. They could just have War Machine. They could
rescue. Pepper Potts could be.
Even though she wants out.
She doesn't want to be in the movies anymore.
That's exactly.
Why is it all the female characters don't want to be in the movies?
Why does anyone want out of that?
Golden
franchise.
You're signing yourself a golden check by being in any Marvel movie, and you get Marvel Unlimited for life. You get the online streaming.
Well, that just makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Marvel Unlimited.
That's why I said I'm going to go try out for Daredevil
Star Wars
Season 2.
Daredevil Season 2.
I'm going to be random thug in Daredevil Season 2 just so I can get Marvel Unlimited.
Random thug that shows up and gets punched in the face and just falls on the ground and lays there. Because one punch you're done. But I want to see what they do with Daredevil in the movies. Because they said he could possibly come in.
No, there's nothing with him in the movies yet.
I saw an interview with Charlie Cox, and he said nobody's confirmed anything with him about being in Avengers Infinity War. But they said every character from the cinematic universe is going to show up in Infinity War to some extent.
Yeah.
So maybe he has a small part. Maybe
they're just going to replay clips from the show.
I would hate that. That would suck.
It's Thanos.
It's like a montage.
Him punching Kingpin.
Yeah, there's like everyone's fighting their villains, and it's just a montage. It just shows a scene of him fighting Kingpin. That's it.
Yeah. Then it's him in the hallway fighting all the with the crazy
Roy Harper
camera.
flip. He just Roy Harper flips a couple times.
That would be tough though because it's like people who didn't watch the Netflix shows because I don't think my girlfriend's gonna watch Daredevil.
No, that's her fault.
Well, I will make her watch Daredevil eventually, but like I feel like people who won't have watched the shows will be confused. Maybe when they show up.
Well, not really, because they just threw in characters like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch
right
away.
And my opinion is, go pick up a fucking comic book and learn who they are. Then, if you're confused, I can't devote my time to a series.
Daredevil isn't that hard though to figure out.
Daredevil's a blind dude with
they're going to watch it. Just be like, there's these other characters. If I want to know about them, Google them.
Yeah, right.
Or watch the other damn movies and shows that came before it.
Yeah,
watch the Ben Affleck Daredevil, and then you learn everything.
He was nothing like the one in Infinity War.
Yeah. Plus the heroes have never met these characters either, so I feel like hopefully they'll be explained when like Captain America sees Daredevil. He'll be like, who the fuck are you? I'm a blind lawyer.
Yeah.
Then they go back to fighting or something. Or
well, could he possibly show up in the Spider-Man movies?
Possibly. He could.
Daredevil?
He could.
I would love
that would be great.
I want to see Daredevil team up with Spider-Man.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great.
I feel like definitely.
Yeah.
He'll show up in
I said Ryan Reynolds. If they can somehow get him over, just go Team Red.
Oh.
That would be
what's his name? Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
He said he wants to do like a next season with revealing Elektra, Bullseye, and having SpiderMan in one of the episodes.
Well, they've already confirmed season 2. Obviously, that's going to happen next year. I think already.
Awesome.
Or in 2 years.
Next year, yeah.
Next year.
Is it next year? Yeah, they're already filming it. Right?
This year's which one? Iron Fist this year?
No. Jessica Jones. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I want Iron Fist is last. So he's going to be 3 years from now.
Because they switched.
Really?
They switched Luke Cage. No, both of them next year.
Both of them are next year?
Technically.
Then
No. Next year is just. Oh no, this year's Jessica Jones, and next year is Daredevil and Luke Cage. I think.
Yeah, because they switched Luke Cage and Iron Fist, but like I've still seen Iron Fist like on track for 2016. So maybe.
Oh really?
They're just gonna do all three.
Well, I mean, they've been pushing stuff back.
Well, they might build them up through Daredevil, maybe a little bit.
They already have built up Iron Fist a bit,
yeah.
and Luke Cage is going to be built up obviously in Jessica Jones heavily. Hopefully, I guess. I would assume.
He's showing up in AKA Jessica Jones. Like, he's going to be throughout the whole season.
But I mean, the writer already confirmed. I don't know if it's the writer or the showrunner. I think it's the writer. Yeah. But he confirmed that Bullseye is definitely going to show up in season 2.
Great.
But that was pretty much all he said.
Yeah, and they're casting for Elektra.
Are they casting her? Yeah, he didn't say anything about Elektra. He wanted to try to stay tentative about that because he's like, I'm not sure what extent we'll have. Because also, he's not in contact with anybody yet for the main movies. Hey, it's Diego.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Damn.
Hey, get on the floor, bitch.
Damn.
You're the bitch. So I just had an idea. I just want the post-credit in the second Infinity War just be Downey Jr. at a desk and Luke Cage just throws down a charge for fucking helping them with Thanos. Just bill him.
For being heroes for hire.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, you
owe me
this much money.
I did this. I saved these many people.
You can send it to
13 grand.
our checking department or whatever.
$500 for each person.
That'd be funny. Yeah, I hope they throw all the heroes in Infinity War.
We also gotta hope that they don't put all the heroes. Like, yeah, I'd love to see Spider-Man, but you don't want to see all these Avengers go into the Netflix series because then it's just gonna be turned into why am I forgetting the show?
Spit it out.
Which one?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't want it to turn into that where it's just a random cameo.
Yeah,
and it's just...
No, I feel like they have to do that because of how many characters.
Yeah, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. they piss me off because they don't devote enough time to the heroes or villains that they cameo in there.
I'm sorry, what? I zoned out.
If a hero or villain shows up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they don't devote enough time to actually do a full explanation of what their character is. And if they do it wrong. Like one of the characters.
That's where we go with. You should know the characters.
Oh yeah.
Go read the damn books.
No. But they do it wrong. Like they put.
Oh well, then that's their fault.
They put Blizzard in there, and he showed up in 2 episodes. And I like him. He's an Iron Man villain. You know, pretty like he has a blue costume. He shoots ice from his hands.
Like it's a little kid, right?
But yeah, they made it some teenager, and he doesn't have he doesn't have a costume at all, and he barely uses his powers really. And they kill him off, sort of. He gets frozen and falls.
I mean, he's a Blizzard.
Yeah, he is a Blizzard anyway.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, speaking of crossovers, I'm gonna try to segue this in there. Wolverine may be showing up in Deadpool. Maybe as a cameo.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be awesome.
Fox,
that'd be great.
It should happen.
Yeah.
Well, like he's already doing Apocalypse?
Yeah,
like,
he's
doing some.
He's
filming it.
Isn't he supposed to
out of Canada? Yeah, so that's why I feel like he wouldn't really have such a huge role in it. It'd be like a cameo instead.
I mean,
well, it'd have to be because Deadpool just finished filming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
They just wrapped, so they're done. So it would have to be a post-credit scene or like a scene that they only put in there.
It could be a post-credit scene for Deadpool leading to the sequel for the Deadpool movie with Wolverine being included for this movie instead.
Well, they said
I don't know though because didn't he say that Wolverine 3 is going to be his last movie?
Yeah, that's what he says about every Wolverine.
Unless they put that's true.
Yeah.
But what if they put Deadpool in Wolverine 3 though?
And plus, he said that he would keep on playing as Wolverine
until he dies.
Old man.
I'd be totally fine with that until he dies.
Comes out with a cane, starts fighting people.
But no, they said back in the day with Ryan Reynolds or some interview where he was like, "We're gonna reference how shitty X-Men Origins was at some point. Like we're gonna reference my old Deadpool character, like with a fourth wall breaking with my new Deadpool."
Did you ever read the leaked script bit about that?
I read a little bit.
Like where like Colossus throws Deadpool through a brick wall.
And he's in a toy store or something?
No. It throws him through a brick wall of his apartment. And then, like, he's upside down, his legs up in the air, and it slows down, and he's thinking to himself, and he's looking at his wall. And like you see a shelf with like some framed pictures, and on the shelf is an action figure of X-Men Origin Deadpool. And you just hear in his inner monologue just echoey say, "That was a dark time of my life." And then it zooms into like an album cover he has on the wall, and then he smacks against the wall. The action figure falls into a garbage can in like the same pose he flew across the room, and then the album cover just covers it.
That's cool.
That's pretty funny.
But we were talking about this, where if they do decide to put reference the old Deadpool, since what happened in Days of Future Past reset everything, that could mean that that's the reason this Deadpool exists, as opposed to the Origins Deadpool. That's so true. Basically, him being saved by Mystique instead of Stryker somehow prevents Deadpool from becoming the shit Deadpool and becoming legit Deadpool. And meeting Negasonic teenage whatever dirtbag. Okay, so
such a crazy name.
More upcoming movies. Obviously, we're discussing like the Defenders in their shows and stuff. But there's also the leader of the Defenders, Doctor Strange.
Ooh. That's what I'm most excited for.
Yeah,
rumored to cameo in Iron Fist.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, they still haven't confirmed that he's going to be in Defenders at all, though. Which he should be, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to believe.
They decided on what's his name for the role of Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cucumber.
Cumberbond.
Yeah, so that's already confirmed, right? He's going to be the actor. Has there been anything else?
Well, they've discussed, there's the Ancient One, who's the character who he meets in the mountains and ends up giving him the power.
Did they cast?
Yeah.
No. But there's no origin story.
There's no origin story, and they've been discussing that it's going to be a female. It's going to be Tilda Swinton. But
what else is
then
she
again,
doing?
I honestly don't know. She's a weird-looking chick, though. She looks the part, sort of, I guess.
I feel like she was in Narnia.
You mean just
as
old?
the Snow Queen?
No, she's got this weird, pre-white hair, and... She's Snowpiercer?
Yes.
Yeah, she's that one British bitch that's like...
With the weird teeth?
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to put your arm outside, freeze it, now you're dead.
Fuck your shit.
They still haven't confirmed that, though, and in early talks for who was going to play the Ancient One, they kind of had a diverse range. They had Morgan Freeman on the list.
Because he should always be God.
They had Ken Watanabe on the list. Let them fight.
Oh, let them fight.
Yeah, he was on the list, which I was like, okay.
I would have liked that.
He's kind of more straight up how the character would be, I guess. Yeah. But, they discussed Tilda Swinton, which I think would be an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, whatever, I don't really care if they switch it up.
She's a great actress, though. So,
yeah. Plus, I think she looks good as the part.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm excited for Doctor Strange. Characters who don't look good for their part.
The Engine.
Dude, Bebop and Rocksteady, what the fuck,
man?
Rocksteady. Have you seen the pictures?
I saw a CG picture, but I didn't.
Oh, no. No.
It's actually like on...
There's live-action people, and they're humans.
But
wait, who is cast?
They're going to get mutated.
So is that how they're going to start?
Yeah. One of the guys is like Sheamus, who's like a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
And he's one of them.
Okay.
And then there's some other dude. Some dude with
with
a purple mohawk.
Yeah. I went GMC show.
But it looks...
You know the Russian from Punisher?
Yeah.
I met him at C2E2, and he said he was lobbying to be Rocksteady.
Oh, Brave Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Rocksteady. But I hope they get mutated, because that's when they... I never saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, but I said if they put Bebop Rocksteady in 2, I will go see that movie regardless. But like now I'm not sure, because...
You should see the first one. It's not
decent.
that bad. It's decent.
I'm just not a huge fan of...
What?
I heard it was Amazing Spider-Man.
I never was.
Well, like, neither was I, but...
Instead of a spider guy.
I'm sorry, what?
I heard the plot was Amazing Spider-Man. With a villain releasing some gas from the top of a building.
Yeah?
Okay.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Remember Couch Tomato? He did
yes,
it too.
Yeah, that was the ending. Yes, they did that. But, it's good. It's not that bad of a movie.
Maybe I'll check it out.
You should. Like, there's Michael Bay was the producer. So, like, you can see, like, the touches of Michael Bay added in the movie.
When he zoomed in on Megan Fox's ass.
Yeah, and then there's, like, the slow motion explosions going on, too. Like, of course. Obviously.
Well, he's well known for explosions.
Yeah, so you can see the touches he made for that movie.
End of every episode.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where we want to go next. No, okay, now that Diego's here, we can actually talk about this. The Supergirl pilot.
I've never seen.
You haven't seen it either.
I
haven't seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
Watched it. Okay,
Let's watch it while we're
was
recording.
it good?
So I watched the
I heard that they're really pissed off that it got leaked, though.
But they did the same thing with the Flash.
I think they leaked it on purpose.
That's what
I think they leaked it on purpose so that they could get feedback people's opinions on the show before they finished with it.
Because the trailer was not well received.
I wasn't a huge fan of what I saw. I actually turned off the trailer halfway through. I was like, okay, first of all, it was showing too much, and I hate trailers that show too much. But also, I didn't know what direction they were going for. It seemed like the Black Widow movie. It seemed like, oh, she's working at a fashionista magazine. She's getting coffee, and I'm like, okay, fuck this already.
Yeah. Who, Supergirl?
Supergirl.
Yeah.
But the one thing I said was, please don't do a Smallville and wait 10 seasons for her to become Supergirl. And I was pleasantly surprised that she gets the costume in this episode, and she gets it in the middle of the episode, too. So already, episode 1, she has her costume, and she's Supergirl.
Okay.
Straight up, like, already. Which I think is cool. I mean, the episode, I got a pretty high-quality version of it. I watched it in, like, it was HD, I think.
We should honestly watch
this.
We'll check it out. But
did they show Superman?
They reference Superman, and they show his hand... And then his face is blocked out by the sun, but they show him.
So it can still be my friends. That Superman.
No, it can't be. He's ripped. He's ripped in there.
No,
he straight up is. Yeah, it's Superman.
I mean, wait, what? Been working out.
I want lonely Superman.
No, it's not. It's not going to be. There it is.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
I wasn't paying attention.
He's talking about Superman showing up in this, and he's hoping that it's Project Superman.
Heroes.
Heroes, and they just lasers everybody's like
his hands over his eye. Lasers go everywhere like it hit a disco ball.
Kara.
But apparently they confirm or they show like not the negative zone, the Phantom Zone. Phantom Zone gets showed up in there. Apparently, she causes the Phantom Zone to like break open, and so the main villains are all from the Phantom Zone.
So it's General Zod from Christopher Reeve.
Wow. No. It's General like some random chick who apparently is her mother's sister. So it's like her aunt.
So she's getting Girl Zod.
Yeah, Girl Zod.
Wait,
because she's Girl
aunt?
Superman.
Her aunt, yeah.
Meaning Superman's mom.
No. Her mom's because Superman's dad and her dad are brothers.
Yeah.
So other side of her family.
Superman. It's her mom's sister. So it's No, it's not. She's somebody else. But they said General in the middle of the episode. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be just General Zod again. We're gonna get the same shit. But it turned out to be not General Zod.
General Dodd.
General.
This isn't based on the same universe as Man of Steel. So
no, it's not. Yeah, right. But they also show. I assume that would be off limits since DC wants to do this off limits shit.
Which is stupid. Are they that scared that the TV shows are going to be better than the movies?
But they introduced a lot of characters. They introduced Jimmy Olsen right off the bat, who actually was really enjoyable to be in the...
They changed his color, too.
Yeah, he's black in them in here, but he's a, like...
That's whatever.
He's a much more confident, like, Jimmy Olsen. He's like, hey, you can't call me Jimmy, only, like, Superman does.
Yeah.
And he's, like, the first guy who took a picture of Superman or something. But also we see Hank Henshaw. Kind of not many people know who that is, but it's Cyborg Superman.
Oh.
It's Cyborg Superman from Death of Superman, where he comes back.
Wait, so at one point he's going to be not Mr. Fantastic, and then become...
Yeah, right. He does that whole Fantastic Four thing where he gets like his wife and the friends killed, and then he becomes...
his wife's disappearing because she's going into another dimension.
Yeah, and then Superman saves him and he gets pissed off at Superman, and then clones a body of Superman.
He's like, you caused the solar flare that did this to us!
Yeah, so then he becomes Bugle Bottom Cyborg Superman, who just starts killing everybody in the Death of Superman arc.
I remember that,
yeah. So he's in there, which I was like really excited to see him. They introduced some other characters. Oh, they introduced her parents. Who one of them is Dean Cain, who played Superman in Lois and Clark.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And then her mother is somebody who played Supergirl in the movies, I guess, the original Christopher Reeve movies.
Yeah.
I didn't know she showed up in the Christopher Reeve movies.
I think she had her own movie.
She had her own movie, but it was tied to it. But they never showed up in each other's.
They're horrible.
That's why I don't know what it is. I guess.
Like some guys tried to rape her in an alley and she wrecked him.
Is that really what happens?
I think so. Like she gets cornered in an alley and she's like, "Come on, boys, you don't want to do this," and she just fucking stomps him.
That's like where Superman pretends to get like mugged so that he won't reveal that he's Superman.
Yeah,
no, I think that's one.
She just fucks him up.
It's like every movie you need.
Isn't it?
I
learned something about
that's Superman 2 where he loses his powers and gets his ass kicked in a bar, and then goes back later when he gets his powers back and beats the shit out of the guy. But no, in number 1, him and Lois get pulled in an alley, and the guy has a gun, and he's like, "Lois, you should give your purse to him," or whatever. And then he shoots him, but he catches the bullet or whatever. And she doesn't see it, apparently. I don't know.
It's like it's a superhero cliche. You have to have a battle in a street alley for the movie to be okay.
Did they kiss
America?
Did they kiss at the end?
Yeah. Spider-Man, Batman.
Does anybody find it odd that in Spider-Man 2 she kisses her fiancé upside down to see if he's Spider-Man?
That was weird.
That happened?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
On the couch and she like leans over.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
No, 2, right?
That was 2, yeah. When she's gonna get married to J. Jonah Jameson's like
astronaut son.
Yeah.
Son, and then
Because that's gonna tell her. She couldn't figure out from the voice, from the fact that it's a different person,
completely different build.
Yeah.
And then Peter Parker's a dick in 3 and does the upside down kiss with Gwen Stacy.
And he dances through the
I forgot
streets.
Gwen Stacy was in that.
Don't do it, Spider-Man.
That's so funny. Oh my god. I don't know why he did that too. Like,
I don't understand either.
I mean, emo dance, man.
no, that was before. That was before the emo dance, though.
That dance.
That's what
It was a
emo
precursor
dance.
to the emo dance.
That dance is where the movie just
He
ended.
was upside down.
As soon as it
I'm
ended
gonna
after
emo
that
dance
dance.
like Better Kiss a Blonde.
Yes, it should have just
Yeah,
ended after
just
that dance.
just leave the audience to be like, what?
Just stop after 40 minutes.
It's actually not a bad movie until not even the first dancing
Until
scene
you
when
reach
he's
the
like
dancing
this.
scene.
No, it goes bad when he goes in the jazz club and he's like,
Okay,
dig
yeah.
on this, and he starts like snapping, and I'm like, what?
We didn't know if you get bit by a radioactive spider, you get jazz skills.
Well, he starts doing
Surprise.
Spider-Man like
We never saw him with a
dancing in the club.
saxophone.
Why
Yeah,
did they
true.
say that the symbiote gave like a 70s like feel or whatever?
Who said that? What?
They mention it when he's on the phone call with Dr. Connors. He's like avoiding the phone call, and he mentions like something related to the 70s in the symbiote.
Oh, that it's like something we've seen in the 70s or something?
Some shit like that.
I don't remember that part. I'll have to go back and see
You have to go back and see
all I
that
know
part.
because that's retarded.
And it explains how or like why Peter Parker's like that.
I can't remember
because it says
how he
like-
got the symbiote.
It
in that
amplifies dormant personality traits. So he's always had that jazz inside him. It took Venom to bring it out.
He just needed to let it out.
Yeah.
That's another problem I had with that movie is they like never call him Venom the whole movie.
They just say Eddie, don't they?
Yeah, they don't call him Venom, and
Symbiote.
he doesn't like he never has the actual Venom mouth going on. He always just kind of like takes off his mask and talks.
He had
normally.
it 1 second.
When he talks to Sandman,
when
he
he's
has it
like
on,
this,
yeah.
he's got the mouth, and he's like,
Yeah.
"That's the best part of this movie."
It is.
I gotta
Only
say
part I
one thing
remember.
with 3. Mary Jane has the best hair in 3.
She changes her hair color every movie,
Yeah.
and then like the second one, she's got like strawberry blonde hair, which is not even red.
Yeah,
really.
and the third one is actually like dark red. I'm like,
Yeah. She has it at the beginning of Spider-Man 1, but then she changes it in the middle of Spider-Man 1 when they're like out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's a
Which,
waitress.
has it
Which
been
is-
determined if it's
yeah.
going to be Gwen or Mary Jane for the movies?
What are you talking about?
For
in the
what?
reboot?
Go right to
Gwen
Felicia
Stacy
Hardy.
or-
Yeah.
I'm fine
No,
with
if
that.
it's older than him, that makes sense.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Even in high school, it's probably Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, they said it was going to be high school.
He'll
though.
probably
It's
yeah,
Silk.
but he's already fought Green Goblin, so probably Gwen Stacy's dead,
The Spider-Man's
Probably.
gay.
and that it's
There'll be like a 2-second
so it's Miles
flashback.
Morales.
Miles Morales?
It's true,
Is he
just
gay?
I
Childish
mean,
Miles
Gambino.
Morales is gay.
Oh, I
Spider
didn't know
Gwen.
that.
Wait, who's
Spider
gay?
Gwen.
Miles Morales, the other Spider-Man from Ultimate.
He's half black, half Latino,
Half
and
gay.
100%
And he's
gay.
gay. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
They don't really play it up in the story at all, but yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
really gay. I mean, he had a girlfriend.
So he's bi.
It's Iceman.
So he's half gay.
Half gay.
No, but then he says
Things.
I heard that
The other
he had a
50%
girlfriend.
He has
in
a
the
girlfriend.
comics. Or yeah, he has.
so maybe he's bi. I don't know, because when they first announced it, they said he was going to be gay, which like I was like, whatever.
Did they say that?
No, I don't
Are you
think so.
sure they said that?
I'm almost
I'm
positive that
Googling
when
it.
they first announced it, that
I
they
Yeah,
said
never-
they
I
ended
never
up creating a
anything
huge
like that.
shitstorm.
Yeah, people were bitching about it, which again I had no problem.
Whatever,
with it.
yeah, there's no problem with that.
Can we rename his comic to 200% Spider-Man? 50% Latino, 50% black, 50% gay, and 50% Spider-Man.
So he's 200% Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Superior
The
Spider-Man.
most Spider-Man of all the Spider-Man.
I wonder when Superior Spider-Man is going to happen in the Ultimate Universe.
That needs to happen. That needs to happen. It's a good comic book series. It needs to be turned into a
Yeah, but
movie.
not the Ultimate Universe doesn't exist no more.
Battle World.
Neither universe exists.
For what? The
Battle
movies?
World.
So what? It's a different universe with the movie.
Wait.
Oh, I'm talking about
616
gone.
and Ultimate Universe.
Gone.
Yeah, Battle World.
Then what is going? Where are they going to
There's
live?
In a new
Secret Wars right now.
universe.
They're in
Yeah.
Secret Wars. They're in
Battle
a universe.
World.
They live.
I
They
read
live in
Battle
space.
World.
I read the first
Yeah,
issue of Secret Wars.
Dude,
How many
does
times
the
have you
Beyonder
say
show up
it?
though?
Wait, what did you say?
Battle World.
There are more than one Beyonders.
No, there's different races, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But there's only one Beyonder, isn't
Can you
there?
go beyond Beyonder?
Because isn't Madam Web like
Yes.
Beyonder? Like they're the same thing?
Miles
100%
Morales
yes.
is
I thought-
13 and is gay.
It was like a photo.
And the collector's also the same as the Beyonder.
50% teenager?
Yeah,
Is that off of
he
Wikipedia?
decided to just say
Off
fuck
like
it
the
and
first
use his
5
powers
things
to
I
just
Googled.
collect shit. Because his wife died.
Okay, I remember
Miles
that.
Morales.
It's like, really? 13 years
Which
old?
none of this matters in the
13
movies because
years
they don't
gay?
mention any of it.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, come on.
But
That's a rap song.
Yeah.
He's gay.
Childish Gambino's going to write in like 5 minutes, don't worry.
okay, so some other recent casting news that they had was they were talking about more casting for Star Wars.
What?
And,
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, Andy Serkis. Okay, we saw him in Avengers 2 with his first ever. I actually saw his face in a role.
Wait, who?
Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah,
because he was Claw. Which usually he plays CGI characters,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know who he is.
Zeph's side.
But yeah, right. He was Zeph's side Claw. But he's in Star Wars, which I totally forgot that he was going to be in Episode 7 as another CGI character.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, and
He got so much face time, he got scared.
No, they confirmed his name is Supreme Leader Snoke.
He's a snowflake.
Yeah, first of all, that's a stupid ass name. So is Kylo Ren. So is any other name that they're giving these characters. They're dumb as fuck. I don't know why, but they're just bad.
But that's also because, like, think if this was the first Star Wars and you heard some of the names
Han
like
Solo.
Yeah, Han Solo. What is that?
That's a name.
Okay, but like Obi-Wan, like what?
He's a Jedi, dude.
It was Ben Kenobi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad. Forgot. Okay. Yeah, Darth.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
And then the Polish are like,
oh no, Darth is gonna come and kill us.
I'm sure they questioned that one.
But Snoke just doesn't sound like it sounds
like Jon
weird.
Snoke.
Well, yeah, that just
it sounds like a dragon's name.
Jon Snoke.
It really
makes me think of Snoo for whatever reason.
Futurama.
Yeah, Death by Snoo.
But yeah, so they're talking about who this character is gonna be. Obviously, his name hints to the fact that he's the leader of something. So people are like, it's the First Order probably because he's playing a villainous character.
Yeah.
But is he associated with Kylo Ren? People are saying that he's going to be like his master.
Yeah.
But Kylo Ren technically isn't a Sith, though.
Yeah. So maybe
they
just
mentioned
like,
they weren't going to have any Siths in this episode or movie.
They just say he's a Dark Force user, and he collects Sith artifacts.
Yeah. And I heard that what they were going to do is
basically. So he blows up.
He has an Infinity Stone.
What they were going to do is some kind of ritual for Episode 7 that'll lead into 8, and eventually it'll just bring back the Sith.
That'd be cool, I guess.
And I think it'll revert back to the Rule of 2.
Rule of 2, yeah. Well, that makes sense. I mean, that happens in all the other movies.
Yeah. Except for kind of number 3 and 2 they had, or number 3 they had Grievous.
Grievous didn't use the Force though.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
I mean, he could be a
Grievous
Grievous
you can still have.
He used to be a moisture farmer.
But did he really
smack the shit
Yeah,
out of you?
he was just like something like that.
No,
I was like, because in the
Actually, I
Clone
think
Wars,
he was
like a gladiator.
He was a hunter.
He was a hunter for his clan.
And he gets in a ship, and then the ship explodes, and then they combine his DNA with Master Sifo Dyas.
Yeah. Did they really?
Yeah, because he has Sifo Dyas frozen. And he takes the DNA of Sifo Dyas and puts it in Grievous.
He was killed.
At St.
No, he's frozen.
Singularity.
Wait, so he's frozen?
Count Dooku has him frozen.
Singularity.
That was with what? Was this Clone Wars or?
No, this was in a comic book.
Oh, in a comic book.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
which again, this probably
it doesn't matter because it's not canon.
Well, Grievous has his lightsaber though. The first lightsaber Grievous has is Sifo Dyas' lightsaber, and they actually showed it in the movie.
And the deleted scene. Oh no! When he's
he has
taking
it when he
the
opens
lightsaber.
when he opens his coat, you can see it.
Want to buy a lightsaber?
Will you buy it? What are you selling?
That kid during recess pulls out the coat.
He just
Which
has
one?
fucking.
Recess.
Yeah.
All the younglings. All the younglings.
Remember Trevor? He's at
Younglings.
And then they just go back to class with Yoda, and he's just got like a 3-foot long one. It's like, where'd you get that big saber?
You want to buy some death sticks? You want to go home and kill yourself?
I
want to go home and kill myself. Anyway, so I thought that was weird that they his name, his character.
Well, they're weird and they sound stupid, but
I have to watch the movie.
Oh yeah, I'll see it anyway.
After watching the movie, you'll probably think it's good.
They also haven't.
probably.
He's not the only full CGI character who's in the movie too.
Huh?
There's that one chick who's playing another full
Lupita
CGI.
Oh yeah, Chrome Trooper.
What?
No,
No,
you're talking about
Chrome Trooper.
that CGI character, Chrome Trooper.
Just walks out in gold, like silver chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Doesn't
playing
fight it all, just
some sort
dances
of
in the back.
some sort of Jabba-like character where she's like a mercenary leader.
And she's got a palace in the desert.
And she's got a palace in the desert. So she's basically Jabba.
Yeah.
Chrome Trooper hooks you up.
That means that
Chrome Trooper, is that his name?
Yeah, Chrome Trooper. He
Chrome
hooks you up, man.
The chick from Game of Thrones.
God.
Brianna Tarth, whatever her name is.
Oh,
Wait,
I know what I was
The
thinking.
really tall chick like that, everybody says is like a dude.
She's playing a character in
She's
Star
playing-
Wars.
she's-
Yeah,
Chrome
she's
Trooper.
a character.
It's Chrome Trooper.
The really
Have you not seen the
shiny
trailer?
ass
The one
like
with the mask and
Yeah.
No, it's a woman?
yeah.
Wait, what are you talking
And-
about? The one.
The one with the mask and the cape.
Yeah.
Like the cape.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a woman.
That's her.
You say mask, and everyone in that fucking movie is wearing a
true,
mask.
Really?
That's true. But the one who I thought was Boba Fett, who I'm like, what if they just took off the helmet and it was just straight up Boba Fett the whole time?
With the
So,
helmet?
yeah.
No, it's just still Jango Fett.
Alright.
It's Jango.
They like sewed his head back on.
But the character that's Jabba but not Jabba needs to have that like little rat creature that just screeches.
The thing that also showed up in the labyrinth.
Salacious Crumb.
just gets eaten. Yeah, Crumb. Whatever the fuck it
The
is.
capuchin hacker fucker.
Episcopalian.
You know, Daenerys Targaryen. You watch Game of Thrones, right?
Yes, sir.
You know she's playing.
She played Sarah Connor. I didn't realize that until the
yeah.
third time I saw the
Someone
trailer.
told me that, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
And
And
then
then
looks
you-
so different with
And
the
I asked,
Darth
I'm
Vader.
like, is she a British actress? And I think, Joe, I asked you, and you're like, yeah. And I'm like, you could realize that if you watch the trailer again, you realize that her American accent slowly falls apart throughout the trailer. Like, yeah, you could just tell that certain connotation, or like the certain ways she says words are just, it's like a very British, like, I
It
don't know.
makes
I
sense.
never
Like,
know.
the whole goddamn movie doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's true. I just hope there's a scene where she's grabbing the fence and then like she becomes the skeleton right there. And
Oh
it's
my
like,
god, could they have that, please?
Dragons.
instead of Skynet, it's just dragons.
No, even better. The old Terminator, the old Arnold Schwarzenegger that just flies down, like blasts through the helicopter, just a bunch of them fall from the sky.
Well, that's like the
They're all
trailer
just
from the
ODST
Arnold Knots.
dropping
Where
out
they're
of
like
orbit.
they're holding. There's like 3 Arnolds hanging out of the helicopter.
Oh shit!
He keeps sending Terminators back
He
in
lost
time.
his mind.
Oh my God.
So you guys feel like that trailer for Terminator Genesis totally ruined 2 plot twists?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish they hadn't
Just
shown.
like Terminator 2.
I wish they hadn't shown John Connor
Coming back in time or
becoming
being a
the
machine.
Mega Terminator, or whatever
Yeah.
the hell he is.
My guess is there's got to be an even bigger
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan twist. So, like...
It was the
something
trees the
bigger
whole
than that.
time.
Yeah.
It was the
They actually
trees.
lived in the city, and there was actually cars outside
It's
the city.
actually the village elders.
Or you
There's no robots.
They come up wearing the red cloaks, like.
Or just kind of number 2 when she's like Sarah Connor's in the insane asylum.
Oh,
but
so
everything really is in her head. So this timeline is
so
just
she really
And
was.
she's just
insane.
crazy.
really crazy.
And she's in Arkham.
Well, no, not
Yeah.
Shyamalan. All the
She's
movies
an
just started
Arkham.
getting mixed
And
together.
that's
Airbender will show
Joker.
up.
Leto Joker.
so there's 3 timelines.
Airbender will show up. The Happening will happen
She's
again.
crazy.
It'll be in the
Bender
movie.
will show up with like Tutankhamun's like head thing, and he's like in Bender's big score, Bender's game or whatever. And he's like just chilling for the future.
This is gonna be hell when I'm trying to search up these pictures later. I have to edit like whatever Aang with like the fucking Bender's big score. Oh my god. But
Fuck off.
yeah.
Gotta go.
No, fuck off.
Well,
Jennings leaving?
if Jennings needs to leave, I don't know. Everybody else is getting driven home later, so I mean, I guess Joe could stay.
Somebody's getting driven home.
Isn't everybody getting unless everybody because Aggie didn't drive here.
I never drive here.
So you need a ride.
I need a ride.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's fine.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
You can keep the
Later,
Band-Aid
Jennings.
as a
confused. What's
memento.
happening?
Say goodbye to the people.
He's got a
Podcast.
curfew. He's
Bye,
got a-
people.
It's okay, the
Fine,
interloper's
yeah.
gone.
Good night.
Thank you.
I'm not
Later,
saying that
guy.
sarcastically.
It's fine. I won't edit any of this out.
Great.
No, every time.
Everybody will know that you have a curfew.
And then you'll listen, you'll hear all the nasty things we say once you're gone.
Get X'd out.
RoboCop.
So I recently saw Robocop, the new one that came out last year, and it's not the same as the first one.
Well, no.
But it actually plays out as a decent movie.
I liked
it's
it.
pretty good.
I learned something about the first RoboCop today through Reddit.
What?
The guy who... The guy...
Dictionary of the internet.
Yeah. Hub of the internet. The dude who wrote the script for it, it was originally supposed to be Dredd, but he couldn't get the rights to make a Dredd movie, so they just retooled it to RoboCop.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
So, crossover Robo-Dread?
Yeah.
Robo-Dread.
Robo-Dread.
Looks like...
Holy shit.
If you switch Dredd and RoboCop, who do you think would fare better in the other's city?
If you switch them?
Yeah, switch them. So you took Dredd from like 200,000 AD and put him in Detroit in the 80s, and took RoboCop and sent him way in the future to Mega City 1.
Okay, Dredd gets addicted to heroin in Detroit.
Hey,
and
we're
RoboCop
talking
kills
if we
everybody.
switched RoboCop and Dredd, who would fare better?
In the city?
Yeah.
Dredd would be fine in
Detroit. Yeah, because Dredd deals with like supervillains and death.
That's what I'm saying.
And now all he has is
his city
narcotics.
is basically Mega Detroit.
Yeah, it is
Like-
Mega Detroit.
But he got
Oh,
addicted to
you missed it.
heroin.
I told him that the dude who wrote the script for RoboCop, it was originally supposed to be a Dredd movie, but he couldn't get the rights, so he retooled it to RoboCop.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not know
Reddit
that.
teaches you amazing things.
That's awesome. I wonder if that... I feel like that's true. It would...
We are also sponsored by Reddit.
But, no, yeah.
Alien Blue.
Because it's so... I mean, it's got, like, certain elements that cross over with the original RoboCop, but if you actually look at it, it's very different from the original RoboCop.
Oh, the new RoboCop?
Yeah.
Like, he has a hand.
It's almost like it's not a
I questioned that. I was
necessarily.
just like... For some reason, I kept thinking that they were going to do the same thing with, like, the original RoboCop, and he didn't have, like, a human hand.
I was confused why they would just save it, because he didn't have the arm. There was just a hand.
Okay, there's a scene where
why
they
have the
take
hand?
off
Yeah,
the pieces,
and he's got the lungs.
He's lungs, a hand, and a head.
Like, part of his spine connected to his neck, and that's
he pretty much Grievous's squishy bits and a hand.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then, why? Why do you just keep the hand?
It's got to be easier just to make a robot hand that, like, works with the arm, rather than making an arm that works with a hand.
That's true.
Because, like, the complication from the brain to the arm is hard enough. You're doing it again over here.
There's a clear reason for the hand.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But
flesh is... Wait, he doesn't have a dick!
Gone.
He doesn't have a dick!
You can imagine it.
He just got a wrench down there. he's got a socket and he's like... Oh! Processing pleasure.
Oil.
No, it's windshield wiper fluid.
Ultra Robo.
And then he just takes a squeegee and cleans. That's how he cleans the window.
Take Engage or whatever.
Oh my god.
Engage ecstasy.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned the fact that there's supposed to be a Dredd movie, because they did the remake of Dredd, which I thought was
fantastic.
I thought it was a great movie, yeah.
I loved it.
And now, the actor, was Carl
Bones?
Urban or
Carl
something?
Urban.
Carl Urban,
Bones
yeah,
from
Bones.
Star Trek?
Yeah, right.
Keith Urban? Not the show.
Yeah, Keith Urban. I was like, no, he's petitioning, and he's totally on board to make a second one. And I guess there's this whole online movement to make a second Dredd movie.
It's not gonna happen.
Did you hear
No, they said it's not gonna happen.
Really?
Isn't he up for a Marvel role too? That or DC?
They're just going to buy
I think
Dredd.
it's DC.
I don't remember.
I don't think it's Marvel, because I would have... I don't know. I pay more attention to Marvel.
Oh, so with the RoboCop thing, I didn't realize how many fucking, like, A-list actors are in there.
I know. It's a bunch of random, like, a grab bag of people you know.
Yeah.
Like...
And, like, the storyline...
Fucking Michael Keaton's in there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Michael
Birdman.
Keaton.
I need to see
Gary
Birdman.
Gary Oldman.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson. Who else is there?
You guys said Gary Oldman, and I was thinking Gary Busey. I was like, where the fuck was he?
Did you just rip your mustache?
And then,
It was here.
there's a guy. The main character is actually starting. He's the only one who's like a B-list, I guess.
He's starting to be, because he's in more roles now.
Yeah, he's starting to become a hit because he's in Run All Night with Liam Neeson. He plays the son.
Isn't he Reese in Genesis now? Or no? I could be wrong.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
But that's like they just have a ton of actors, and it just makes the movie a lot better, in my opinion. Like
Because
it's just really
all the
good
stars
actors
shown up, yeah.
Like they fit their roles and everything.
Even though I think it was kind of like random that Michael Keaton was in there. I feel like he was underutilized. Because he wasn't like, I mean, he was like the main villain, I guess, but like you don't see him that incredibly much.
Yeah. The whole like, that's where it started to like get off. And
He's also gonna be in Suicide Squad.
Who is?
That's he was
Rick
supposed
Flag.
to be Rick Flag. Yeah, he's Rick Flag.
Oh, the guy that played.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy who's with Robocop is because Tom Hardy dropped out of it.
Yeah, which I was a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
But he's up for another decent role.
Yeah, he says he wants to.
There wasn't that many much.
It's because he had to finish filming another movie.
Right.
And they've been in talks with him being in another DC film, I guess.
And then there was also that Suicide Squad casting. The dude dropped out of Green Lantern. The guy who's the front runner for Green Lantern dropped out to have like a bit role in Suicide Squad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, was it? No.
No, Chris Pine's up for Wonder Woman's love interest.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is going to be
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, for the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he's gonna be the soldier guy or whatever, the general.
Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor, that's what it is.
Yeah, the worst fucking card.
The card in the DC Deck Builder game. Yeah. Go play that. It's fun.
I thought the movie was good.
Cryptozoic.
You should give it a watch.
Oh, I've watched it. Yeah.
Oh, you have watched it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen it. Yeah, I saw it at work. It was good.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you guys seen Chappie yet?
No, I want to see Chappie.
I haven't seen it yet. I was just gonna say, does anyone else
really?
feel like it's alternate that new RoboCop?
I heard that it's really bad.
Really?
That's what I heard too, but then I still want to see it.
It's got
It just got too hyped because everyone got so
Ninja
excited
and
for it.
Yolandi in it.
So it's probably just a decent
Hugh
movie.
Jackman
but
actually
everyone's
does real
mind
action.
blowing.
mullet.
Sigourney Weaver's in there.
Sigourney
Weaver. She's in there.
What just happened?
Harmony. That's what happened.
That was magic.
Anyway, okay, so kind of moving away from movies. One thing we didn't get to talk about, I had it on the list for things to talk about in the podcast, but we didn't get to it, was comic book. I mean, there's a lot of big comic book events
What for the last one
coming up.
Convergence.
Secret Wars, Convergence. One thing I want to talk about first.
Archie versus Predator.
Archie versus... I'm going to bring up, I know you just finished it recently, Batman Endgame.
Oh.
I was looking in on that last issue. Joe might
I can see why you said this now.
His face just dropped as soon as I mentioned it. He's like,
I thought about it, but I really don't care because I purposely avoided it. So
well, it's been spoiled already for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard anything.
I've heard something about his long lost brother, quote unquote, and
Well, this is a major spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't read the upcoming Batman.
I just read Batman.
If you don't care at all about Batman, keep listening. Superman. But
well, it came out.
Superman.
Well, the comics came out a while ago now, so it wouldn't be.
I'm fighting the hero.
2 months ago now.
Yeah.
Convergence.
So it's your fault if you haven't read.
It's your fault, listeners. Our house says it's your fault.
It's fuck you
on you.
You shit.
It's on us. Okay, so Batman Endgame. Batman and Joker are dead.
For now.
But not really, because they already confirmed that Batman's coming back.
That wasn't Endgame.
Isn't that Endgame?
It was Endgame.
No, Batman 40 is Batman Joker dead.
Yeah, that 40 is the last.
But it's not part of Endgame. Issue 40 is Batman Joker dying in the cave.
Yeah.
It's not part of Endgame.
So you have read it. What?
No, it's not part of Endgame. Endgame is a different series.
No, it still ties
The
into the
story arc
main
is
thing.
Endgame.
The main comic, Batman.
Oh,
They
I'm
have-
thinking of Eternal.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, no, it's Endgame. Yeah.
Dumb little fuck.
But, no, anyway. Rabble. So, yeah, they're both dead, I guess.
Thinking of Eternal the whole time.
There's a loving scene of them both being dead in a cave together.
Dude, they put up a good
The fight was brutal. I was looking in
Yeah.
at the
like
pages, and I was like, oh, sweet God.
That was some passion.
Part in his eyeball.
In his eyeball,
The
yeah.
death grasp. And
Yeah.
he's like, I realized. You're
Batman.
right the whole time.
Have a Batman face.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, who said that?
Batman.
Batman?
He's like, you are the white man. Please cuddle with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rocks fall and they die. The rocks show them.
Just how I expected to end.
So Joker can't live forever. Or can he?
That's what.
Now with a broken
like hearing
spine.
about that.
The Joker with the mustache
What?
from
That Joker was
Ancient
immortal or
Times,
some
where they
shit?
show the Joker
I
in
heard
the
about
black and
that. I
white
was
photo
like,
with the fucking
what?
curly mustache. I
Wait,
was
hold
like,
on. What did you say?
I read online that they said Joker was immortal or some shit.
Yeah.
They've been teasing that a lot in the Endgame. So
Yeah, I heard about
He's
that.
immortal.
It's
Okay.
because if you know about the Talons and the Court of Owls, they use this chemical to
some
revive
kind
them.
of serum,
Yeah,
The
and so
assassins.
when Batman dropped Joker off the cliff and death of the family,
Yeah.
he stumbled upon a small pool of diluted,
Not Lazarus Pit.
of this chemical, and so his injuries meant that it seeped into his blood and specifically in his spine.
technically it is Lazarus Pit.
Spine.
I read a scan of it, and
It's
he was saying,
the
"There's
Lazarus-
two others."
Everything that brings
And
people
the
back to
Savage
life in the
and-
DC
yeah.
universe is apparently derived from this meteorite that crashed on Earth in the time of the
Man of
cavemen,
Oh, yeah.
and it gives Vandal Savage his powers to live
Mentality.
forever. And apparently, derived from that meteorite is the Lazarus Pit, as well as the fluid they use to keep the
Yeah.
Talons alive.
Because it dilutes over time.
Yeah, right.
So the Lazarus Pit is more pure, and this stuff is just
Which is why Vandal Savage straight up lives forever,
Yeah,
and
'Cause you got the purest of it.
Ray Shell
Source.
has to keep going to the and somebody else. There's another guy, Infinite Man or something, or
I'm not sure.
he's the opposite of Vandal Savage, where he's like a hero, but he's the same as Vandal Savage, where they came in contact with the meteorite, so he lives forever.
So they both cuddled either side of the asteroid that one night.
They're both cavemen. I don't know, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were just going.
No, they were spooning.
They were spooning there
next to the
for warmth.
Oh, they were spooning each other next to it.
in ancient times.
I mean,
yeah.
how do you tell your caveman lover to spoon with you?
You just grunt real forcefully and hold your arms out.
Forceful caveman spoon.
So yeah, we got a few minutes left. What else are we gonna discuss? Secret War.
Secret Wars.
It's secret. Can't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's in the hush.
Hushity hush hush.
But Battle World is happening in the Marvel universe,
I've only
where
read the first issue of Secret Wars.
all the universes are kind of crossing over, which
Is
has been
this when Spider-Man gets a symbiote?
again.
Yeah.
For the third time. No, Miles Morales is going to get a symbiote.
Runaways are still fucked over.
Yeah, yes, they are. But no, I mean, I'm excited for them to finally end the Ultimate Universe again.
They're both gone
for the third time. Oh yeah, technically there isn't 616, the mainstream Marvel Universe.
Because the last page says Earth 616, 1961 and 2015. Ultimate Universe, 2000 to 2015.
So they just both don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
so if Ultimates dies, Samuel L. Jackson dies.
Because technically
really
he exists in 616 now. He's the son of Nick Fury now. He's Nick Fury Jr.
But he is Nick Fury.
Hasselhoff Fury has a son that's Samuel L. Jackson Fury.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch. Because they have all those characters.
Because the Nick Fury you thought was
together?
Nick Fury was a robot.
Yeah. And he's actually a space Nazi.
What they're going to do
Yes.
is they're going to have a new universe
So
where all of them are just together, and then that's what's going to cause Civil War.
But there's no normal people.
Just to kill off a bunch of
Civil
the
War
characters
again?
in there. Yeah.
Civil War
Because they're
2?
going to make another Civil War.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
This time called
They mentioned it.
Revolutionary
That's just
War.
a realm in Battle World.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because isn't it from they took people from Civil War or whatever?
I feel like they just use the name Civil War.
Oh, like
Just to
how
get
they're
people
just using
to-
the name
Yeah.
Secret War,
Yeah.
but it has nothing to do with Beyonder.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I want Beyonder to show up, but apparently he's not in there or something.
Oh.
Or maybe he will show up. I don't know.
What about Madam Web?
She hasn't shown up for fucking ever. That's what I said during Superior Spider-Man. I'm like, why isn't Madam Web here and just be like, oh, you're obviously not Peter Parker.
I think she's been in a coma, and she woke up at the end of...
She's been in a coma.
She says
At the end of
something...
Spider-Verse, I think she wakes up.
I feel like
she
a
said
coma wouldn't
something
apply
in,
to someone who
like,
travels
Oh,
in
yeah.
time.
I
Yeah,
know!
because I'm wondering
Because
where
it's just
is
like
she
when she's
during
done at the
Spider-Verse?
coma,
You know what? She's
she would
on
just
one
travel back to
panel.
when she started it.
Oh, okay.
Unless she never wakes up.
Anyway, I'm not sure what other comic books have been... Well, you mentioned Convergence. I don't know how much you've read of
I'm
Convergence.
halfway done with Convergence. Well, the side stories I'm reading.
Yeah, it's a bunch of, two-issue miniseries for each character where the
Yeah.
DC universe is also colliding with itself.
Free Flashpoint. Flash fights Flashpoint Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, why is Convergence even happening?
It's because DC is moving from New York to California. And no, like there's an actual point to this. So they needed like a quick event that could cover like 6 months.
2 months.
Oh, wait, you mean
it's
like the studio, like the company
they're
is
literally moving everything.
Okay,
All
I thought you meant like all their heroes based in New York are moving to California. Like, how is this going to be a serious answer?
Yeah. Justice League Detroit is still stuck in Detroit, unfortunately.
Shazam.
Yeah. There's no.
I don't like
but,
that he's not in Fawcett City anymore.
Yeah, but so basically, they just needed something to like
Detroit needs
cover
help, man.
where they wouldn't have
Give
to
him
do
Robocop.
anything.
Yeah.
For like a couple months.
So far, Convergence only is from the
Android.
point of view of the Earth 2 heroes.
Wait, oh, fuck. Remind me to come back to Miracle Man after this.
You can just go bring it up now.
See, he totally looks like the Vision. Have you seen his new look?
The new Miracle Man?
Yeah. For like post-convergence or some shit. It's like Vision had a kid with an Iron Man suit.
Oh yeah.
Because like Miracle Man and Vision are both the red, green, and yellow motif, and now they've given Miracle Man the cape and the big collar, so he just straight up looks like the Vision.
Yeah, he's in Earth 2.
Supposedly, they're still working on a Miracle Man project where they're not sure if they're going to do a TV series or a movie.
Well, they've still got the
Isn't
whole
he-
Vertigo slate.
Isn't he son of
movies.
Darkseid?
Miracle Man?
He is from Apocalypse.
Okay.
He's from Apocalypse. I don't know if he's technically... He might be. I'm actually not
I'm
sure.
going off of Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, yeah, no. That's...
In that, he was the
in there.
son.
Which, speaking of that, I just watched a bunch of Justice League episodes. Again.
I just watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes again.
Oh, that's a good series.
That is a good series. You know... Oh, fuck, I don't know what you'd know him from. You play Destiny, right?
I played like the first couple of levels.
You know the voice actor for the Titan Vanguard? Got the real deep voice?
No.
Oh, well, he does
I
Falcon in Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
I just know Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. Has never showed up again in any of the expansions.
Really?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it probably
was-
costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think it was just
For a
more
small
like
person.
he just only signed up for that,
I see what you did there.
and he didn't want to keep voicing the ghost.
Now would he
Throughout
come
the
back for
expansion.
Destiny 2?
I don't think he would.
Wait, he's not doing the voice anymore for Ghost?
Ghost has just gone silent after you kill the Dark Heart.
Okay.
Retroactive spoiler, fuck you.
Maybe those...
No one cares about the story in that game, and if
I
you
do.
do, you already know it.
I play Call of Duty for the story, no joke.
They already said that there were
I
other
doubt
ghosts
you
in
do.
there.
What?
There's other
I'll admit I do
ghosts
too.
anyway, so like...
Well, I thought all the ghosts are supposed to have the same voice.
Who? What?
I thought all the ghosts in Destiny, like everyone's little thing.
Everybody's
like aside from the fact that everyone is playing the game.
It seems like each one of them has their own.
Yeah, I thought they showed one that had a different. Wasn't there one during the story?
I feel like
I think
there was a point in the game where like they kind of explained that, where like
they said
each one has their own personality and like they're gonna have their own voice.
All that I remember about them is that they were the last thing the speaker shat out, and they found the Guardians, and like the only thing I got that was individual about them was they picked out their Guardian. But what I felt like in my head, what I explained it was like they're all like the same, because it's like what the speaker shat out as he died, so it's like just like the same thing but over and over.
Right.
So I thought they all had the same voice. Like apart from the fact that each player has the same experience.
Right. Yes.
I thought they were all supposed to anyway.
Yeah, Plastic Man. In Convergence.
Why are we talking about Plastic Man?
Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
That's what I hear over here. What's up with Plastic Man?
I hear Uncle Sam fighting the Nazis.
I had a legitimate question that's been bugging me.
He's fighting the Nazis with Uncle Sam.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Star-Lord was Master
Plastic
Chief.
Man.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was.
Like, when
the
the
voice actor
too?
was Master Chief.
That was cool when they showed up. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So today I read a little like blog thing on Facebook where they were talking about the new show Lucifer that's coming out next year.
Yeah, right.
Lucifer.
And
I'm excited about that kind of.
apparently there's this group called 1 Million
Moms.
Women or Moms.
1 Million
Moms.
Moms.
1 Million Moms.
They're petitioning to cancel the show.
Whatever.
Just because
So
it's
they're the Catholic
kind of
Church.
religious.
Making Lucifer
Not
the
really.
Well, okay, here
good guy.
let's we're running out of time, so let's make this our final discussion question. 1 Million Moms, from what I understand, they're a group of women who have banded together to try to cancel things that they deem unacceptable, or like, is it a religious thing?
For like the
Yeah,
kids
religious.
and stuff.
Is it a religious
I
thing?
want to recount.
But they're also against
Like
homosexuals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're basically bigots.
But
is
no,
what, okay.
Yeah, they're
And they're a group
don't
on
continue
Facebook?
with this,
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
they're-
You
they're
know
a
what this
Facebook
reminds me of?
Is there a million of them?
Probably not.
I don't know.
I want to recount.
I'm pretty sure this is the
False
first advertising.
There's only 52 of you?
Yeah, false advertising.
Okay, so is our question
But-
how to deal with 1 million
No,
moms?
no, it's just like it
You
pisses,
recount.
I know how to
it
deal with
pisses
them.
me off with the fact that
I have an answer to this.
it pisses me off with the fact that there's people out there that do this kind of shit on a TV show that's fictional, that's like based out of a comic.
Mhm.
When you have other TV shows that are out there, like that are on MTV, like Teen Moms or 16
Things that you can actually
Yeah.
mimic in life.
Or
Yeah.
the 19 and counting. Bring
Yeah.
that.
Like shit like
That's
that
already getting
is
canceled.
what needs to be, off the air. Like petition to be canceled. But instead they're gonna go for,
Season 20.
a fucking fictional TV show.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The episode of Futurama when Bender's on All My Circuits and then he just starts drinking and shit, and then all the dads are petitioning it. So however they fix that in Futurama, that's what we do.
Okay, so to wrap up, if you were in 1 Million Moms, what is one thing you would cancel? What is it? Okay, ready? So go, Arhel. What is it? If you had
I don't know.
no,
I don't know.
You brought this up.
Am I going with I'm gonna be
Like you're crazy like
what's the
that.
most
crazy,
sacrilegious thing that you can think
You're
of?
one of a million moms.
I don't know.
Make
come
your
back,
voice heard.
You had a child.
Joe, what would you cancel?
Come back to me.
Forever? It's already canceled. Good job. You're the best.
Yeah.
You've already done your
Good
1
enough.
Million Moms.
The BET network. Cancel the whole network.
I'm gonna go with Star Wars. That C-3PO just something doesn't seem right about him.
He wants my babies.
He's the flesh. I don't.
It's baby time.
I don't know.
You got nothing.
I don't have anything.
Well, fuck
I
you
would
then.
cancel Real Sex on HBO.
I'd
Anything
cancel,
with housewives in the title.
cancel girls.
I'm a mom who doesn't like housewives.
Real
I'm a
Housewives.
stay-at-home mom, and I think housewives are
I'd
immoral.
cancel the NBA.
NBA.
All sports.
Wrestling.
Any Cavaliers.
Any cap sports?
I'll cancel the UFC.
The UFC.
The UFC.
Yeah, there you go.
No, South African
When they're
UFC
underground,
can stay.
Okay, so whoever's, listeners, comment below. If you were part of 1 Million Moms, what would you cancel?
The Discovery Network. It teaches against it.
True, the Discovery. I'm surprised nobody said Discovery Network.
History Channel.
The Animal Channel. I saw animals reproducing.
They were having sex on the screen. I saw it.
Bigger than a mile.
Bigger than a mile. There we go.
Can I change my vote?
What is it?
As 1 Million Moms, can I cancel 1 Million Moms? Is that possible?
Oh, there we go.
They're not a show.
Power grab.
They're not a show. We're canceling
It's a
shows.
petition for anything.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
not
boom.
just
Then I petition the
we've
internet.
solved it. And
We're going to make an online petition to shut down the internet.
All right.
Okay, so
one of us needs to be in drag.
there we go.
Thank God that one guy
Boom.
left.
Podcast number 2. All right, in the bag.
Woo!
Woo!
Round drill.
Clown drill.
What?